What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations? Well, we can't have tourists and visitors to our embassies think we're a poor nation, can we? So renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying to make our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is no longer with us. Ambassador, I was wondering if I may ask you about Cordovia. Oh, alright. What would you like to talk about? First, I'd like to ask you about this key. What about this key? I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy, is that correct? Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly. It's not all about this key, it's also capable of changing into a knife. Oh! How fascinating! Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key? In its knife form, there's a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Cordovia. How did you come to that conclusion? It has both of Cordovia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy back when we were still in Cordovia. Ambassador, this key was stolen from the embassy 7 years ago. By Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief. Oh, really? You were not aware of Miss Yu had broken into this embassy at that time? Well, sorry I can't be that much of help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Bapal became its own independent nation. But if Manny was still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then. Mr. Cochin and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Great Thief's key here in the present. If people were to find that a murder occurred at our embassy, the number of tourists would plummet as would our revenues. It would be a disaster. What are we going to do? He doesn't really seem to be worried. Perhaps I should refrain from bringing this up. Yeah, not interested in anything else. Can I combine the key with a lock safe? Thank you. We know for a fact that the key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim Mr. Cochin's pocket, which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office. Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. What do we have here? That's a false wall. Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Great Thief made off with everything? Sir? No, Detective, I believe all I need is a closer look. I won't rest until I've inspected everything. Like, you can obviously tell it goes deeper than that. What's this here? Looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir. No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me it's stuck in the safe. Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch. Not even I dug it. I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before. Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe. What do you mean? What I mean is that the secret to the safe is... it has 2 compartments. Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say there's an extra bit of space behind the back wall of the safe. In other words, the safe has a second compartment. Usually with the second compartment, you want it to be, not obvious. What? I suppose that the fact that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct, then there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there's no other lock or keyhole in sight. Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me in this safe. Oh. Yes, I believe that spot is the keyhole door mystery second lock. The safe and its locks. Alright then, since you're so sure, show me how you can deduce the answer. I think it's this thing. Oop. Is this a spot somehow connected? Like, even though that's like the entrance to one of them, I think you can like put the key in there. Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisco? The shape, it does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more. Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Cochin, made sure this safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to be to the hidden half? To look so obvious like a keyhole to that even the average person could figure it out? You can't be serious. Are you saying that this keyhole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of the safe? It's precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove it to you right now. That the Great Thief's key is the key that will open it. The Great Thief's key? Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. The key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe. We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe, but the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key. Is it? Maybe? Fucking press it. We discovered this trick 7 years ago, and with it, we were able to corner Miss Yu. But who would have thought that I'd see this key again after this time? What? Fucking press it. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Do I have to, like, hyper zoom in? Please. Game. What's going on? That. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm fucking freaking out or something. Let's go over this again, shall we? The key was originally made to open Cochin's safe in the embassy. We confirm that as a fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion, head on, what do you see? What are you talking about? Ah! Okay, I was kind of freaking out. Okay. It appears that you're coming to an understanding that I'm talking about. When viewed head-on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. That's weird. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe. But that's preposterous! Because it looks like a knife and it was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks. Whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe. Yes, sir. Opening it now. Oh my. These items, there. It's a bunch of funny shaped things. I guess they're put... You're in the way, Scruffy. Now move. I don't think I was in the way. These pieces of art. They're identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world. Smuggling ring. I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a little more thorough investigation is required. Don't care. Papers. This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. Wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir! Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, detective? I can't read! Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. Wonder what the significance of the document is. 1 of 3. Was that really not added? There's 3 pages. 1's missing. These pieces of a stolen art are from around the world. Wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Ah, Scruffy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. Well, do you have any idea what would happen to you if one of them were to break? It's just me, or did she just hit one of the pieces of art just now? Well, what's over here? Appears that we found the key. Okay, never mind. The Monsieur stole it 7 years ago. It's just a weird look. She came back to return it. I don't think she's the type to be so kind to be such a thing, detective. Okay, then what do you think, sir? Callisto, you. For what reason did she steal the key? Give me it. Read more. Okay, fuck it. What? No? Okay. I'm missing something. I don't know what. Yeah, just keep hitting him. What? Do I have to, like, investigate the little panel? To build this sort of trick into one safe is really something. Yes, and you know, this safe has 2 compartments, but what's really impressive is at the other end of the key was another key. I totally hadn't noticed. I wonder if Mr. Cochin was just paranoid or if he had secrets of that great a value. Speaking of paranoid, I once sharpened both ends of my pencil. But then I went to erase something, I got all paranoid that I was gonna stab myself. Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty. Yes, sir. Read. Read. Can I logic anything? No. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know if I need, like, something else or what. Are you alright? Yeah, you're fine. Francisco, you want to talk? Miles Edgeworth. What is it? Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate. And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you'll speak with me with respect. What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? I don't think that will really be necessary, Francisco. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you're still under me. I thought Francisco was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here at the embassy? Thank you. I was investigating at the Albahestian embassy when I got wind of this mess. Oh, that's right. The great thief was due to appear at that embassy as well. Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident at the Albahestian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Babhalesian embassy. Oh, so Agent Lang is here as well. I see you've met. Well, he's acting in the Albahestian embassy, acting as a bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there. So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl, I see. No. Is she perhaps trying to be the great thief? Kay would never harm a soul. Kay. You remember, do you not? About the case we investigated together 7 years ago. Our girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday. So she's that feisty little girl. Kay's been on the trail of the great thief, which is how she ended up here. Looking for the one who took her father's life. I see. Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The great thief keeps on tricking us all. How so? The great thief sent a card saying, "I'll be here to steal your dirtiest secret." But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what that is, sir? Sirs? It's a breach of contract. It's going on the rap sheet. Shut up. If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight. I do wonder, though, if Callisto U really is the Great Thief. Why are you here? Fuck off. Both of these together? Yeah. To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Great Thief was out to steal is in this very room? Dirty secret? Francisco, you're in pursuit of some dirty underhand dealings yourself, are you not? Perhaps something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Bauhessian embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation. I think I just might need to ask Francisca about her smuggling case in more detail. Easy peasy. Then I'll go back and look at those fucking papers. Francisco, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you're here right now is related to that? Yes. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from the various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. Ah, 2-3. We have 1 and 3. This accounting document. It's only 1 page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. But you see, this type of paper was made only in the kingdom of Cordovia. Which means that somewhere in this country of Alvahast and Babhel is the head. And the pulling the strings behind this entire smuggling ring. There's Francisca for you, she's amazing. Pursuing this case with all she has. Thank you. Thank you. Go over here. We'll rest. I've already inspected these like 8 million times. Yes. Yes. Take a good look at these documents, Francisco. It says there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here. Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3? Well, well. It certainly looks that way. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. Oh, it's not English. It seems that you have now found that you were looking for. Yes, with this it has become crystal clear. That Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Baba Halessian ink. Ink? Ink is a special product of the Republic of Babhal. Babhal? Ink is a special product of the Republic of Babhal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported. And that reason is? It's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Yeah, it's called, scarcity. Manufactured scarcity. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Cochin. His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation. But it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice. Well, even if he is dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds. You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested. Francisca, you must know that Manny Cochin was the suspect in the KG-8 incident. Of course I know. On top of being the head of the smuggling ring, there's the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. True. Wait, can I look at the other strip? Just in case. Okay. I don't know if they changed because I had a different shit or not. Can I talk to you now? Gary, alright. Kay's doing fine. Let's see if I can talk to this dude. Hey, buddy. I can't believe that the Balbahalesian ink was being used in such an evil scheme. And if people were to find that out, it would really tarnish the global image of Babahal. And this is really bad. Really, really bad. Babahal's in a bind now. Oh. Is it just me or does his words not match his facial expressions? Good fucking dog. Francisca? You say anything? We were able to obtain this proof of the smuggling operation through Interpol. So remember to take extra care handling it, my subordinate. She's enjoying the power trip of calling me her subordinate. Thanks. Hey, it's another butterfly. I believe it's the symbol of the Republic of Babhal. Oh my fucking god. Drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. Definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism. Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect the country. You may want to, detective, however, I've yet to see the fruits of your desire. Ouch. You don't have to be so mean about it, blunt about it, sir. Is that really it? Oh my fucking god. The design of the on the handle. The greatly resembles the special Babhalesian species of butterfly. It does, doesn't it? Plus it says right here. This knife is property of the Republic of Babhal. Why didn't you just read that? Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room. No fucking shit, dude. Wow. Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be? Now come along quietly, great thief, Kay Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Kochan. Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I chased the fake great thief in here and he was already... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Hold it. I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrest Interpol makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well, I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. Why arrest Kay? Even your police confirmed that the Great Thief infiltrated the Babhalesian embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused the fire, the Great Thief snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Great Thief. And most importantly, other than her, there is no one else in here with the body. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Great Thief. Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Great Thief. Look how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake one. Imposter or not, it appears not. It matters not. A great thief is a great thief. Very well, then I shall prove that Kay is not the thief who killed Mr. Manny Kochan. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Even your complete police confirmed it. The confusion caused by the fire. Are you saying that the Great Thief was not the arsonist who set the fire? As a suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. How do you know that's not the same person? Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. It sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Press. Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. Not really. The thief sent a card saying, "I'll be there to steal your dirtiest secrets." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to this, to some smuggling activity in this room. How would you know that? She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. I see. The logic of there is sound. I expect nothing less of Agent Link's secretary. However, that statement just now doesn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. She literally had no idea about it. The fact that you know about it, very suspicious. I think it's her. I think there is 3 people running around that are great thieves right now. One's Miss Yu, one's Shinha, and one is, okay. Easy peasy, done. Agent, I regret to inform you, but there's a flaw in your logic. Oh. Even if you claim that she is the killer and the great thief, I'm certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. Also, considering the documents are still here, the key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the great thief would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him. It was pretty obvious. If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known for that fact. Need. Reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Once she fucking sat on him? Perhaps she didn't notice the safe's second compartment before returning the key. You would have noticed the papers in the ground. But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death. Do you have no definite proof that it was Kay, or do you have no definite proof that it was Kay who committed the act? Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used to kill the victim with my own eyes. I do not believe you at all. Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars.